The adventure may be over, but the race is just getting started. Uh, Especially with Crossroads right around the corner. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back for the bonus video for Team Sonic Racing. The last time we finished up Team Adventure here. As you can see, we finished this off here. And this time we'll be going over some bonus, all the extra content here, like the local play, garage, etc. But first, let's check our player stats. As you can see, here's as much as we got. Distance driven, races finished, fish range collected, etc. And most played track was Bingo Party. Yeah, so that's cool and all, but now let's change it up a little. And I just switched over to my main account here that I've been playing since 2000. Since I've been playing this since when the game came out, and here are my actual stats. And man, that's much higher than before than what the other file account I had there. And yeah, I pretty much gone 100% of this game here. As you can see, I've gotten all the stars and keys in story mode here. Here I got all the parts from the using all the car parts for the cars. Yeah. I even got every achievement in this game here. So yeah, and I think the only thing I didn't really complete was just get a platinum on the time trials, but yeah, and that one achievement there, be defended the leaderboard's time. I managed to get a little help from someone. Let's see here. Friends who played the. Well, no, it's not that guy. Hold on, let me try to find it. Actually, stats is where I could also find it, because I think. Then, yeah, I didn't get the gold on that. This guy, he was beating me on some of the things here, like games played, total range collected, and stunts performed, etc. And even west transferred and distance driven. But surprisingly, did that in less than a week than I have when I've played this. But yeah, the person who actually it's in the chat here, which I can find. So let me go find it real quick. And I found it. Yeah, it was this guy here, Marquez BWFC. Because yeah, I think we both were playing this game back in 2019 and yeah, this person helped me get that one achievement here. And yeah, so thank you again for that. And yeah, but yeah, okay, with that aside, alright, so well, where should we start first? And I guess start with like steps in here. Like most of these here are just like we saw like during the load screens of whenever we enter the race, so I don't see much of a reason to go through all these here, but yeah, I'll go through them all here. So yeah, these are just most of these I sing in the loading screens here, but pretty sure these are just unlocked by default. And King of the Hill, nice one. Nice name there, because someone coined this the reboot of that, aka season 14, is right around the corner. But it's already out by the time this comes out, and I guess for to extend options, which you can even change your control type to have the acceleration be on A, drift be right trigger, and item be left trigger. But I had the default but with type A with acceleration and right trigger, A to use item /horn and left trigger to brake. And some reason the pause line there when the words is a little off there. I wonder why. Oh well. We also have audio options here. You and in-game comments that you can either disable or text only, but I chose to have them enabled. And of course, camera tutorials and even text language as well. Oh, but yeah, of course, the main thing I want to start off with is going into, I guess I'll see if I can get a multiplayer game going here, because so we can do create a game or search for games, but just find a game and then let's just go for a casual, see if we can find anyone. That we will, because like how the online works here is you really need to get a bunch of people together for this. Really, that's really how you're gonna get a game going here. But even then there is an occasion there will be an occasion that you will crash. The game will crash on you, and if that happens, your online ranking will reset, so where you have to start like another one to get it back up. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be playing at this hour, so I doubt we'll get a game going here. And man, we somehow did reset there. Now I'm gonna bronze on that, but let me check my stats. Oh, wow. It somehow did reset, even though I didn't even start a game. Oh, wow. I will I will fix that later, but yeah. I want to go into like here, and yeah, I think it was just local play, because there's quite a bit to talk about here. Like, we got Grand Prix here, which there's 3 difficulties: normal, hard, and expert, and standard card rate Grand Prix, which this is just a way standard card racing without the team mechanic in it. And yeah, 5 Grand Prix in total, and all of them are exactly the same on all difficulties in both modes, and they have their own separate leader trophies for each of them here. So well, there was 3 modes here, and 3 difficulties in 2 modes and 5 Grand Prix. So that means you're technically having to do 30 Grand Prix. I think that's right. Yeah, wait, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 30, which is crazy. And I did all of them. Like, here's proof. And you know what? Yeah. Part of me is just considering changing my mind. Well, I was considering changing my mind, but nah, screw it. Just go for it all here. And yeah, this took a long time for me to do, but I definitely did it here, and wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do it all at once, but yeah, I just did it whenever I felt like it, and got time trials here. Like, which circuit was the one that I did here, and yeah, track has like their personal best. For some reason, Zavok, for most people, Zavok's the best, and I meant to press X for my position. See, like, I made it up in the thousands there. Up in 700 there, but I'm not gonna go through all of these, because that would just take too long if I did that. But yeah, the only thing I really didn't do in this game was get a platinum in all of these here. Here, I only got like the gold. But that's fine, I guess, because it's not like you get anything for getting the platinum in all of them. So yeah, that was that as well. But yeah, time trials are being here, so that's cool. But maybe exhibition race is what I want to do, and do a 3 these. I guess I could do even a 4th one showing what this is like here. So now I'll just do like but you know what, I guess I'll do like team race here, because I want to show off all of Team Eggman first. some trying to think of some races to or some good tracks to do here for them, and still have a Thunder deck here, and yeah, we'll be using Team Eggman here, so you can just so you can know what they are like here. And you may have noticed that the cars here look different, and that's because I did run some mods in the garage, which we'll get into that later. But yeah, my main reason for doing it, I mainly want to show like their team ultimates and how they all some of their dialogue here, because I never got a chance. Because yeah, you never play these as this team in story mode. But yeah. And of course I mentioned this back during the Let's Play, but yeah, Metal Sonic's the speed type, Eggman's the technique type, and Zavog is the power type. So yeah, that's how these guys worked in event. Yeah, I mean, really I don't think I need to play through every 2-3 laps of all these, but tell you what. But I guess I'll still do it anyways, just because. But I guess at this rate here, we'll just have like this will be 2 bonus videos as opposed to 1. Yeah, I mean, plus like there was tons of stuff to go to talk about with the garage, so more than likely will be 2. But yeah. But yeah, I mentioned this before, but yeah, this game definitely would have been great for DLC. Like, imagine if they did like a booster course pass for this here, but showing like all new tracks, of like new themes and here, but I mean, Crossroads is kind of doing something like that with like the digital deluxe. With the season pass, that's because like they have like crossovers with like other IPs like SpongeBob, Ninja Turtles, those Avatar, etc. Wow, I forgot Zavok said that line, but yeah, yeah, not much to say about about that. But I mean, I guess the difference is like why they didn't do like a DLC for like tracks for this game compared to like Mario Kart 8's that. Well, there were tons of racing Mario Kart games before that, so they could make a bunch of add them as like DLC. Well, with Team Sonic Racing, the only 2 kart racers that were like this before was All Stars Racing and Transformed, and if they would add transforming elements to this, then they would probably have to add more to the game. I mean, it definitely could have been possible, because Frontiers is proof of that, because they added Spin Dash, they actually added a couple other things like new level design, etc. So, it definitely could have been possible, but this was back at a point where Sonic was kind of at a low point before like the movie came out. Like during the whole redesign era, like yeah, shortly after the whole trailer fiasco. But yeah, but yeah, that's all in the past now, and yeah, the only thing about Metal Sonic's pose here is that his pose he has the same pose as Sonic's pose in 06, where like on that load screen during the boss fights, where Sonic, Shadow, and Silver are their poses, and
you guys did better than I expected.
Well, we didn't win that, but it's not like it matters. And see what other ones here I could do. Let's do Ice Mountain with good old Dr. Eggman.
Let's get things moving. I'm so ready. Let's get the show on the road.
Yes, indeed, get this show on the road. And I'm also I'm trying to also like consider like choosing tracks that work best with each type here. So, yeah. And yeah, maybe. Yeah, like if there's anything I wish I could have done here was that I could have like had my friend or two over to record this bonus video here with me. Oh, so yeah, we could have seen what the multiplayer was like, but you know, for me personally, my main priority of like of having lately, if I've been having friends over to do these with me, is that it's mostly just been for live streams, because then mainly for my live stream series of replaying all my Wii games to get my data back. But of course this year hasn't been as easy as it could have been as last year, because friends were more in a transitional period, which I definitely said that in a previous video, but I'm just saying it here because this bit, yeah. And to think that this was the cut in this here, doing the CGI cutscene of this, that was well, Team Vector's managed to get Eggman crash into an ice core and blow up. But yeah, I mean, sure the story would have been, and I feel like the story's cutscenes are for presentation is kind of lazy, where it's just still just full voice acting. But yeah, I mean that's another thing, something I forgot to mention when I gave my thoughts on the game was my thoughts on the story. I mean, overall, I think it's okay. What is nothing terrible, cause with this being like the last game that Ken Pontac and One Graph have worked on well, maybe not because of Crossworlds, but unless that was just an error, but who knows? It was that. For the most part, the writing here was pretty harmless. There's nothing like well, it didn't really feel like anyone was like majorly out of character or anything. But it could have been better for some characters, but at least for some like Blaze, she was handled pretty well. Well, to me. So yeah, making her like the least tarnished character by Pontac and Graph, but yeah. Of course, I mentioned this already earlier in the Let's Play, is that, well, I guess is why Pontac and Graph are writing for Crossworlds, because I guess the directors game just like their writing style, for the writing that they did for this game, so he decided to bring them back for that. Again, seems like beating us. What a shame. Alright, well, I had a cut there because I thought I heard something in the background, but I guess not. Then I selected Clockwork Pyramid because I felt like we didn't do this track enough. So, I was playing as Zavok and his tail is sticking out there because he has no back support, because otherwise where else would his tail go? But yeah, for Tails there you can see he just has his tails up behind him, but yeah, I talked about that before, and her Blaze has a little hole for a tail in her car. But yeah, wanted to mention that there. And yeah.
That ball is my Gilmore left.
Oh man,
Full
lying there.
Zarvok.
Yeah, but yeah. If Sonic Racing Crossroads does have a story mode in it, I definitely would hope it has like animated cutscenes in it. I mean, like they're definitely having some like intro cutscenes for some rivalries. So, like for before the race startings, and not just text boxes appearing at the top of the screen there. You know, so it's clearly are improved. There is a sign that there is improvement there. So that's good at least.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, so do I. Let's do it.
That's what the doctor ordered. Literally.
Yeah, and that was Metal Sonic who bumped into me. Metal Sonic's not a wall. I don't know what's up to that. And funny how there's dialogue for Metal Sonic, like a text box up there for him, but he doesn't speak unless he was Neo Metal Sonic. It's one line was Alex says where he's like, "Where I offer my help, it's best to take it."
I'm offering my wish.
See if I can get the trigger. Well, getting another Team Ultimate going, that's good. Wow. I guess it makes sense. So, plus, if Zarvok was really gonna cheat, he would have like taken control of like Omega, or even Metal Sonic if Metal Sonic wasn't on the team. But yeah, he at least plays fairly. I'll give him that. No, well, back-to-back skim boot slingshots there. Yeah, but yeah, and yeah, even though we haven't really seen Zarvok in any main like game since Forces, I wouldn't mind seeing him coming back really, or even the Deadly Six in general. But at least some of them are returning in Crossroads, not all of them. But you know Zarvok, Zaz Ivan. I think Zolmom is as well, but I can't remember. I know for a fact it's Zarvok and Zaz. I know for those two hey, those two are like the best out of all of the Deadly Six. He's like, Zaz like, time for some revenge. I've been itching for a fight all day. And I was trying to see if I can get like another ultimate going right at the end there, but hey, we finished top 3. Yeah, with no team like stopping us there.
You served me well so far.
Yeah, but yeah, that's Team Eggman there.